stuck with my crush. At the interrogation room, Daniel Jin said, "How many times do I have to tell you? It was not me. You should be suspicious of my brother instead." Daniel Jin, 29 years old, Redmind Studios Chief Executive Officer. Aiden Brooks, 47 years old, Central Intelligence Agency Special Activities Center Operations Commander, former United States Marine Corps, Marine Special Operations Command, with over 20 years of special operations experience, said, "Elliot Jin went missing after entering Korea. Do you know why he went there?" Daniel Jin replied, "I have no idea. But if my brother and the core members of the research team all headed to Korea right before this whole thing started, is it not obvious?" Aiden Brooks said, "You were the one who acquired Elliot's research lab, right? Even if your brother really was the one who created the virus. Are you saying you did not know a thing about it? To me, that is even harder to believe." Right after the zombie outbreak in Korea, stocks for biotechnology vaccine companies skyrocketed, and your affiliate shares went up 500% in a month. Funny how perfect that timing is, do you not think? I am convinced you are the one who started all this. Daniel Jin said, "Forget it, seriously. He has always been like that. He always said Koreans deserve to go to the underworld." Aiden Brooks said, "Are you telling me Elliot Jin, who supposedly devoted his life to saving humanity, actually said things like that?" Daniel Jin replied, "So you are saying I told my brother to make a zombie virus and unleash it on Korea? You are saying I did something that insane just to turn a zombie game into reality? I have been growing my company for the future of humanity. While we are sitting here arguing, people back home are dying by the thousands. The Centers for Disease Control and every other research agency have completely failed to make a vaccine or get the situation under control. If the virus really did originate from our lab, then we are the only ones who might be able to stop it," Aiden Brooks said. "The vaccine will be developed in the United States under Central Intelligence Agency supervision." Daniel Jin asked, "Then, are you saying you are bringing an infected sample back to America?" Aiden Brooks replied, "It is already on its way." Daniel Jin said, "If the first infection happens here, you are going to regret it." Aiden Brooks responded, "Right now, it is not just Korea. It is spreading to China, Japan, and all of Southeast Asia. This virus is definitely going to hit America too. If I am going to clean up my brother's mess, I have to go to Korea myself." Aiden Brooks then said to Camila Rosa, "Still no word on Elliot Jin's whereabouts, right?" Camila Rosa replied, "Yes. No updates from our agents on the ground." Morris Blake, 36 years old, Central Intelligence Agency Special Activities Center Special Operations Group Tactical Officer, former Delta Force with extensive combat and black operations experience in the Middle East and Africa, said so far everything Daniel Jin has said checks out. There is no evidence to the contrary. Elliot Jin is still the prime suspect. Camila Rosa, 27 years old, Central Intelligence Agency Special Activities Center Special Operations Group, field operative, born in Puerto Rico, former Drug Enforcement Administration Foreign Deployed Advisory and Support, team member with extensive cartel operation experience in South America, said, "But until we confirm Elliot Jin's location, Daniel Jin cannot be released. We will handle securing Elliot Jin ourselves." Daniel Jin said, "All right, then let us do this. I will go to Korea with you. I will not act on my own. Watch me all you want. I will not leave Central Intelligence Agency custody. He is not going to avoid me. He will come to me, I guarantee it. Nobody knows my brother better than I do. I am the only one who can save humanity now." When 2 days ago, the day Kang Hakcheol went out searching for an ambulance, Park Song-bin quietly strolled the streets and muttered to himself, "Darn it, this fog is ridiculously thick. Only got 30% battery left. Need to find a place to charge soon. Almost at Jangan Station. Hope those scoundrels have not changed their destination. Even if they are not there, they will probably cross the river on Line 5 anyway. I will check Gunja Station, Akasan Station, and the whole route." A zombie appeared, growling, "Grrr." Park Song-bin stopped. As the zombie came toward him, snarling, "Grah." Park Song-bin pulled a knife from his bag, prepared to attack, and stabbed with all his strength. He continued stabbing the zombie and said, "Stabbing with a knife really does have a special feel. It is way more thrilling than punching. No wonder serial killers cannot stop. But these infected monsters cannot even beg for their lives, so it is starting to get boring." Suddenly he heard gunshots. Park Song-bin muttered, "What is that noise?" "Sounds like gunshots. Do not tell me. Actual guns? In Korea? Well, I guess it could be the military. If someone has a gun, that would be one tremendous weapon. What are the soldiers even doing if they cannot keep the infected under control? Forget it. Anyway, let us go check it out." A few moments later, Park Song-bin continued to ride his scooter. That is really close, he said to himself as the gunshots continued. I mean, seriously. How many shots is that? Must be more than 10. Suddenly a voice shouted, Hey, are you a survivor? You should not go that way. All the infected are swarming over there. I am badly hurt. Please help me. Park Songbin was shocked, staring at the man. A few moments later, inside the house, Park Songbin asked, Is that true? The boy said, There are some survivors about 300 meters from here. We were supposed to meet at the Sky Motel in Unsak neighborhood, but then today, that monster suddenly showed up out of nowhere. It was a huge mess. I barely escaped with my life. My right leg is totally useless now, but at least I did not get bitten. My group probably thinks I am dead. They probably ran to the house where the other survivors are, asking for help. From the amount of gunfire, it sounds like they ran into some serious trouble over there too. I just hope they made it out in the ambulance safely. Park Seongbin said, At least you are alive. That is what matters. I will help however I can. But are those survivors soldiers? I heard a ton of gunshots. The boy replied, No, they are not soldiers. I heard one of them is a defector from North Korea. Looked like a high schooler to me. Park Songbin's eyes widened. Did you just say one of them was a North Korean defector? A high schooler? Yes, the boy said. Then among the group you met, Park Songbin asked, Was there a man with glasses and a tall girl with long hair, about 170 centimeters? The boy said, I am not sure if there was a girl with them. There was a man in his 40s. But there was a guy with glasses. He looked like a high schooler too. That North Korean defector, Park Songbin said. Was his name Kang Hak-cheol by any chance? The boy replied, His name is... My colleague actually spoke to him over the radio. I think his name was Hak-cheol. I am not certain about his last name, but the name sounds right. Hak-cheol, Park Songbin muttered. Then he said with a sudden grin, Kang Hak-cheol, Jung Minjin, Han Yena. The boy looked puzzled. Park Songbin smiled creepily. Those are my friends. I have been searching everywhere for them. The boy, sweating and still confused, said, Really? Park Songbin asked eagerly. Then are they in that house right now? Yes, the boy said. But from all the gunfire earlier, I think something went wrong. I also thought I heard an engine, so maybe they got away in the ambulance. But I am not sure. I hope my colleagues survive too. With my leg like this, I cannot go far unless I have a vehicle. My old car was wrecked by that monster, so I need a new ride. Could you help me find a car or a scooter or something? Or at least if you meet those people, can you let them know I am alive? Park Songbin chuckled darkly. The house, the ambulance, Sky Motel, hey, not bad. Did not expect this at all, but thanks to you, I just hit the jackpot. The boy frowned in confusion as Park Songbin reached for his bag. Let us see what you have got in your bag, Park Songbin said. What? My bag, the boy stammered. Well, you are dead anyway, are you not? Park Songbin said coldly. You will not mind if I take it, right? Sweating, the boy asked, Wait, are you? You are so unbearably chatty, Park Songbin sneered. Why should I do a favor for a cripple like you? If you are hurt, just die already, you useless brat, boy shouted. Hey, you son of a witch, you said you would help me. Help you? Park Songbin laughed. Why would I help a worthless piece of trash like you? Heh, and how do I know you are not bitten or infected? Ha! Are you scared to die alone? Let me help you out then. The boy screamed. The house fell silent. A few moments later, outside, Park Songbin took the electric scooter and muttered, Of all times, my battery had to die now, darn it. And that was when I made my biggest mistake. What neighborhood was the Sky Motel in again? What was it called? 2 days later, at the Sky Motel, now. Jung Minjin said, But in the lore of that zombie game, there was no such thing as immunity, right? If Daniel Jin was really trying to make the game into reality, I am probably some kind of glitch in his design, am I not? Han Yena replied, There is probably a team developing a vaccine somewhere. If someone immune shows up, it would really help with the vaccine research. Minjin, you might just be humanity's last hope. Young Minjin said, Still, I should make sure I really am immune first. If only we could find a doctor or a medical team to check. Kang Hak-cheol said, Honestly, all this about the zombie game feels like a wild theory. What really sticks in my mind is the weapons those people had last time. One of them looked like a desert eagle. That is not a gun you normally find in Korea. Jung Minjin said, Maybe it came from a live shooting range? I think there is one in Myeongdong, Kang Hak-cheol replied. That would be the most likely route. But how did it end up all the way here? In any case, something about it just feels off. Jung Minjun hesitated, sweating slightly. Ah, Kang Hakcheol said. Anyway, the weather has cleared up and Minjun is looking better. Maybe it is time for us to move on, right? Seo Hajin said. Ah, I will go tell my parents to get ready. Kang Hakcheol said. Before that, let me check the best route to Gunja Station. It is still about 5 or 6 kilometers, so we should map at least 1 or 2 kilometers of the car route. Jung Minjun asked. Mind if I go too? Kang Hakcheol said. Will you be okay? Han Yena, secretly concerned about Jung Minjun, immediately objected. What? You are not going anywhere, Minjun. Huh? Jung Minjun asked, confused. Acting almost like his girlfriend without realizing it, Han Yena said, Where do you think you are going? What if you collapse again? Jung Minjun said, I am totally fine now. You see I am good, right? Are you seriously going to leave me here, you stubborn fool? Han Yena snapped. No, I mean, if you are going, I will just tag along too, she blurted out. Hey. Minjun blinked, still confused. Kang Hakcheol muttered, seriously. Han Yena really is stuck to Minjun like glue. Heh, what? Han Yena stammered, her face turning red. No, it is not like that. Minjun was practically just on death's door yesterday. I am just worried, okay? Hakcheol, are you not worried at all? What kind of friend are you? Kang Hakcheol said with a smirk. Aha, is that what this is approximately? Then why are you getting so mad? Flustered, Han Yena shoved Jung Minjun. I do not know, you pest. Go if you want. Ah, blast it. Minjun winced in pain. Han Yena sat down, glaring at the wall. Gee, go ahead and collapse for all I care. See if I care if you drop dead. What the heck is going on? Minjun muttered before walking out. Let us go, Hakcheol. Okay, Kang Hakcheol replied. Han Yena turned back to look at them, both shocked and confused. With the sharp tone of an angry girlfriend and eyes that could kill, she muttered to herself, That jerk is actually leaving? And outside the Sky Motel, Park Song-bin walked slowly, then spotted the ambulance parked nearby. Ha, is this it? Searched every motel around here to finally find this place. Sky Motel, he said, grinning. Thanks for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider sharing my videos or channel with your friends who might also enjoy it. Your support means the world to me and helps my channel grow. Let's keep this community thriving together. Until next time, see you in the next video.